Hello everyone, welcome to Tejima YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So in this video I'm going to discuss about the concepts from gravitation. So this is the first part of this particular video, okay, or this chapter, okay. So in this concept I'm going to discuss about these concepts. So first one is Newton's universal law of gravitation. Second, acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Third one is acceleration due to gravity above the surface of the earth at a particular altitude. And the fourth one and the last one is acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth at a particular depth. So let us move on to the concepts directly without wasting time. So the first concept is this universal law of gravitation. So if I take any two objects in space, ಆಯಿತಾ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಎರಡು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಎ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ? ನೋ. ಸೊ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ನ್ಯೂಟನ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ನ್ಯೂಟನ್, ಎವ್ರಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಅದರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಆಯಿತಾ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸು? ದಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಟು ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಮಾಸಸ್. ಈ ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತಂದರೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಮಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮಾಸಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಮಾಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್, square of the distance between them, so that is r square. Okay, so the force is directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್. ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನದರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ the formula and that is the statement. You can take a pen and paper and write down this concept, and then if you remove this proportionality sign you will get a constant called gravitational constant G into m1 m2 divided by r square. Okay, here the value of G is given by G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Okay, so this is one of the most important concepts in this chapter as well as in the syllabus. Okay, so now let us move on to next one, that is acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Before that let us discuss about few things. What is weight? See, weight ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ನಮಗೆ weight ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ weight ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. You may have mass but weight comes because of gravity. So gravity is the measure of what? Gravity is the measure of weight. So because of gravity we can measure our weight. If we stand on a scale, on scale ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ weight ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 72 kg 70 kg ಅಂತ. So it is because of gravity. It is because of gravity. Then if we throw an object it will fall down with a velocity or change in velocity. ಯಾಕೆ? because of gravity. So ಬೀಳುವಂಥ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ it will get accelerated. that acceleration is given by small g. ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ಗೆ ಎಸೆದ್ರೆ it will come back with a force, with a force that is called weight, and it will come back with an acceleration that is given by acceleration due to gravity. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ acceleration ಯಾರೂ ಸಹ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ acceleration. ನೀವು if you consider a vehicle here, so if you take a vehicle, for this vehicle you give the acceleration, that's why it moves. But if you throw an object it will come back with its own acceleration. How? because of gravity. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿನ ನಾವು acceleration due to gravity ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ acceleration due to gravity? It is G. It is represented by G. ಸೊ acceleration produced by the body, ಆಯಿತಾ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ acceleration ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಿಂದ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? acceleration due to gravity ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. So what is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth? What is the meaning of it? So if you consider, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆಗಡೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅರ್ತ್, ಈ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೇಲೆಗಡೆ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಮ್, ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಅರ್ತ್ ಅವರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, radius of the earth, that is capital R, and this is almost equal to distance between the two objects. Where is one more object? This is the earth is one object, this small mass is one object, two objects are there. So what will be the force between them according to universal law of gravitation? ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, F is equal to g m1 into r square. Can I write that there? So g ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, it will not change. F is equal to g, m1 is small m, m2 is capital M, divided by distance between their centers. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರಿಂದ ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮಾಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ. ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಿ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವೆನ್ ಬೈ mg. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, F is equal to mg ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ F is equal to mg. So if you remember this much, if you consider this much, you can derive acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Okay, so you can't draw a diagram like this in the examination. Let me draw another diagram. Okay, now diagram is like this. Let me consider a circle. This is the bigger object whose radius is capital R, whose radius is capital R, and on the surface of this we consider a small mass m. Earth is having mass capital M. This is a bigger object of mass m. Earth ಅಂತನೂ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Now you can write few sentences like consider a bigger object and a smaller object. There the smaller object is on the surface of the bigger object, or on the surface of the earth also you can consider bigger object. So the force between them is, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್, ಎನಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೆಫರ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಐಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೆರಿವೇಷನ್. ದಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ F is equal to g m1 m2 by r square. This is from Newton's law. This is from Newton's law of gravitation. Okay, next we have one more, that is weight on the object is F is equal to mg, that is equation number 2. Okay, so here you can equate these two because left hand sides are equal. So from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, so what I get, mg is equal to, you can equate mg with this one, is equal to g m capital M divided by r square. So small g, small m will cancel out. You have left with small g is equal to capital G m by r square. Okay, so here small g is acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Capital G is gravitational constant. Capital R is radius of earth. Capital M is mass of earth. Mass of earth. So this is very important derivation for 3 marks. Okay, so find the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth, or derive the expression for acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Now we have 2 more cases for 5 mark, that is acceleration due to gravity above the surface of the earth and below the surface of the earth. For this you should know this particular thing, that is called binomial theorem. This you may learn in mathematics in second PUC, but for first PUC, which is very much needed, that is 1 plus x power n can be written as 1 plus nx plus n of n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial x square plus n of n minus 1 into n of n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into x cube plus so on. It will continue till infinity, but here for our convenience we consider only this much and we neglect all the other terms. Okay, so 1 plus x power n is equal to 1 plus nx. Okay, do remember that. Here also we consider the acceleration due to gravity. So where is the acceleration due to gravity that we are considering? It is above the surface of the earth. So ಈ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ you can consider at a particular height here. This is the radius. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಹೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೈಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ acceleration due to gravity that we need to calculate. Very easy one, but so much of mathematics is there. Let us find. Okay, what is this? Acceleration due to gravity above the surface of the earth. Let me consider the earth or the bigger object. Okay, and here this is the radius at a particular height h. So acceleration due to gravity here is gh. Okay, now again by making use of Newton's law, we have F is equal to g m. What is m here? The mass of the object which is present here into capital M, that is mass of the earth, and distance between these two objects is this h plus r. R plus h ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, r plus h whole square. This is equation number 1. Okay, then we also have F is equal to mg. Okay, so by using this we can compare these two equations. Okay, so from that you get g is equal to, just as like we have done in the last class, g acceleration due to gravity at a particular height, right? gh barutte. gh is equal to g m capital M divided by r plus h whole square. Okay, so mm will cancel out, you will get gh is equal to g m divided by r plus h whole square. So this is one formula. So you can directly write this formula by making use of this one. You just have to replace this r value, right? r place hatra nimge r plus h ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರಿಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು, but how we got, that is what I have derived here. There is a continuation here. This is the acceleration due to gravity above the surface of the earth. ಅದನ್ನು equation 1 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So on the surface of the earth, on the surface of the earth, what is acceleration due to gravity? Small g is equal to gm by r square. So this is equation number 2. Let us divide equation 1 by 2. So we get gh is divided by g is equal to, so we have to divide this one by this one, means this part divided by this part. ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, g m divided by r plus h whole square and g m divided by r square. That is equal to, so here what happens, gm and gm will cancel out, r square will go up and this will come down. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಚ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ to the next level. Now you can you have this formula, that is gh divided by g is equal to r square divided by r plus h whole square. Can I write this one as gh? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು gh ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಈ g ಅನ್ನು ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ g ಇಂಟು r ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ r plus h whole square. So this is the derivation. Okay, so based on this you may get numerical problems, but not only this, we can continue this simplifying by using binomial theorem. So what I will do here is gh is equal to g into r square divided by r plus h multiply by r divided by r whole square ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Write like this. Then gh is equal to g into r square divided by, here r square and this r square I will take common, so remaining 1 plus h by r whole square will be there. Here r square will cancel out and you will get gh is equal to g divided by 1 plus h divided by r whole square. Okay, so again further simplification, gh is equal to g into, if you take this to numerator you will get 1 plus h divided by r whole power minus 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. And by using binomial theorem, what is binomial theorem that I have showed you earlier? 1 plus x power n whole power n is equal to 1 plus n x ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಪವರನ್ನು ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ h by r substituted there. g into 1 minus 2 h by r. So this is one more formula that we have got by simplifying this. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this is very important derivation. This is the acceleration due to gravity above the surface of the earth. Okay, last we have the acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth. Let us solve. In the same way, let us consider acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth at a particular depth. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ earth ಇದೆ. Okay, this is the earth and at a particular depth I consider a mass m. Okay, so this is at a depth d. Then what will be the distance between earth center and this object? So if you consider this is the radius ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ. So we have to consider this distance r minus d, distance between the centers of capital M and small m. Centers of capital M and small m. So here what will be the formula? See, gh will become, ಅಥವಾ gd will become, you have to write consideration, consider that, consider this ಅಂತ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು 3-4 sentences ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, after writing the considerations we'll directly move on to this one. Acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth at a particular depth d. Acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth at a particular depth d is equal to gm divided by r minus d whole square. R minus d whole square. So after this what I will do, since the object is present inside the object, so here capital M is what? Capital M is the mass of the earth that can be written in terms of density. What is that? G is equal to density into volume. Mass place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು density into volume ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So if you are really genius and remember this formula, density is equal to mass by volume, ಇದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್. ಸಿ, ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇಂಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಾವು ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇಂಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗ್ತೇವೆ. ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ತ್, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅರ್ತ್? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ GD is equal to capital G into rho divided by R minus D whole square. That volume is given by volume of the sphere. Earth spherical shape alva. So 4 by 3 pi R square ಅಂದರೆ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, R minus D whole square ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ is for area, cube is for volume. 4 by 3 pi R cube. So cancel the terms here, R minus D whole square, R minus D whole square will cancel out, remaining terms will write here. So GD is equal to G into rho into 4 by 3 pi R minus D. This is equation number 1. In the same way, let us find out the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. See, acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth is G is equal to G m by R square, that is equal to G m by R square rho into V, that is equal to G rho volume is 4 by 3 pi R cube divided by R square. This is the volume of the total surface, total earth. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ R square R cube ಹತ್ರ R square ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯಿತು, ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ G is equal to G rho 4 by 3 pi R. So this is equation number 2. Equation number 1 divided by 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ equation 1 divided by equation 2. I am just teaching little faster. ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆವಾಗಲೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ try to make one more video with the detailed explanation. So you will get G 4 by 3 rho illoitu, rho ide 4 by 3 pi R minus D, and here G is G into rho 4 by 3 pi R. So common terms will cancel out, G will cancel out, rho will cancel out, 4 by 3 will cancel out, pi will cancel out. So GD divided by G is equal to R minus D divided by R. That cancel return is R by R cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, D by R ಹಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ? So 1 minus D by R, you have to separate them like this. Okay, so R ಇಂದನೂ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, Dಗೂ ಸಹ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So you will get this. So now we want GD. So GD by G is equal to 1 minus D by R ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, so what about GD? GD is equal to G into 1 minus D by R. So this is the easiest derivation compared to the previous derivation, because we are not using the binomial theorem. So direct AM is ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So this is the acceleration due to gravity below the surface of the earth. So if I summarize all of them here, okay, first we have learnt Newton's law of gravitation, that is G m1 m2 divided by R square. Second one, F is equal to or W is equal to mg. Third one, acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Fourth one, above the surface of the earth at a particular height or altitude, that is given by gm r plus h whole square. derivation ಮಾಡಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು, g r square divided by r plus h whole square. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ಹೈಟ್ಗೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಬೋತ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೈಟ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ g ಇಂಟು 1 ಮೈನಸ್ 2h by r ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. And fifth one, G at depth D is equal to G into 1 plus what is that, what plus or minus, minus d by r. Okay, so this is all about this video, dear students. Hope this is useful. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.